mock trial competition is just about to begin. We're at the Solicitor's office for the 14th Circuit with Duffie Stone, the Solicitor. Really excited to see what's going to happen.
Me too, actually, yeah.
What do we expect?
This is, what I've really been taken by is so many of these lawyers understand they're brand new. And so what we've been doing is we've been working with them for about 2 months now. And it's fun for me to be able to sit back and just watch and see how they developed. You know, when they first walked in, they didn't know where to stand. There's a lot of the stuff that just simply is not taught in law school. So we take them from the very beginning, tell them how you have to develop a case, what you have to think through. So for me, it's a lot of fun just sitting back and seeing how well they've progressed. And
you'll have community jurors.
Yes.
That will be judging. What are they going to be looking at? The evidence and their delivery?
And what we've done is we have some lawyers in the office that have not been a part of the training process. Or they've been part of the training process, but they're not coaching any of the teams. So they'll sit on the jury and judge the lawyer's understanding of the rules of evidence, the understanding of how you get a piece of evidence, and the more the technical stuff. The citizen jurors are actually doing exactly what I want them to, what they would do normally. Tell me how effective you think the opening argument is. Did you understand what the state was trying to do? Did you understand what the defense was trying to do? Which witnesses did you think performed better? And that type of thing. And so we take all of those points together to determine the winners.
Why do you think this is so important for the training of future prosecutors?
A number of things. One is that what we have been teaching them, you really do not learn in law school. And trying a case in a courtroom is much, much different than your standard property class that you took. And so that art, I think, is something that needs to be taught, and we can teach it here to people that we know want to do this type of work. So I think it's fun for us. It's a lot of work. We've been working with, they finished the bar. They take the bar at the end of July. They come to us in about the second week in August, and we've been working with them continuously since then.
Well, Solicitor, this is something you don't, as a solicitor for the 14, you don't have to do this training. No. Why is it important to you, 20 years in?
Because I want to make sure the lawyers that we have, we tell all of our lawyers, it's important for you to do the right thing, but you have to do it the right way. And when you try a case, you have to do that the right way. There's a right way to do it, and then there's everybody else. And so for me, it's teaching them how you do it the right way, and making sure that when we have lawyers in the courtroom representing crime victims and representing law enforcement and things like that, that these people are in there doing it the right way. And that's why we spend this much time training them.
We are with two of the attorneys that will be involved in the mock trial competition today. One is representing the state, the other the defense. So introduce yourselves, please.
My name is Marshall Frodman. I started at these offices about a year ago, and I'm representing the defense.
All right, and?
My name is Kristen Perez. I'm representing the state, and I actually just started about a month ago, so I'm brand new.
And the trial is what? What is the trial?
So the trial is the Scott Peterson and Lacey Peterson kind of thing that happened in about 2002.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And so how did you prepare for this competition and for this trial, this mock trial?
So we looked at there's a lot of documentaries and a lot of information. We also looked at all of the old transcripts from the case. So we pretty much started from the beginning of the case and worked our way through what they did back in 2004. And then we kind of filled in any blanks with all the documentaries.
All right, and how did you prepare?
Well, everybody in the office actually plays a part. Some people play the investigators, some people play the witnesses, some people play the family members or the defendant, and we meet with them periodically throughout the weeks preceding the trial and kind of get their testimony. They have to study up on their own too, so it's kind of a group effort here.
So as new prosecutors, why do you think this training is so critical to your advancement and to your understanding of the craft of what you do?
Well, this is such a great environment to learn from, and this case, since it's already gone through the court system, it's a lot less stress than starting out on a real case. So it's really nice to kind of collaborate with everyone and learn and get feedback as we go through each round so we can improve as we go.
And what are you learning?
Well, and I just started a year ago, as I said, so I'm not getting any murder cases right now. But it is really kind of interesting to kind of flex your lawyer muscles as far as they can go and try a case as serious as this. And we don't get that opportunity right now in the courtroom. We hopefully eventually will. But this gives us a really cool opportunity to try a case with a lot of interesting evidence.
Right, very good. Well, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I'm with Phyllis. She's actually playing one of the jurors. And you're volunteering. Why?
Well, a couple of reasons. First of all, I've been associated with the Solicitor's Office through my work with General Federation Women's Club, the Lowcountry chapter. We've done a lot with domestic abuse. And when I heard about it, I wanted to support the Solicitor's Office.
So how do you think they're doing?
It's wonderful. I can't wait to get to the discussion part when we get to ask our question.
Thank you so much, Phyllis, for your service here to the Solicitor's Office and being on the jury.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
And we'll be back with more after this.